Tim, before I
Yes,
let you
sir.
go, where is your shop again, and how can we find it?
Middenburg, if you go through the door from the carriage, so you go through the gate and over the bridge, it's the first shop on the right-hand side.
I think
called
I will
Sedoya,
leave my room
which
for
means
now.
treasure
I
in
think I'm going
Draconian,
back
actually.
home. So,
Alright.
I'll
Understood.
take him to. I'll take him.
I need to restock the potions in there, but other than that, I think everything's up to date.
thank you. It was very kind to have me and arrange my room in there. I really
I say I can
appreciate
take him
that.
to the shop before me too.
Sure, go ahead.
I'll
Really,
enjoy
Please do.
time as my wife. And
Yeah, follow me.
cuddle up and go to sleep.
Oh, thank you.
Good night,
Time
Crystal.
to go and get some rest for me. Oops, sorry. Okay.
Do you? Is there
Okay,
anything
you're
left
getting
in the
hooked.
room that you need?
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Good night.
Chris.
Good night.
Chris.
Good night, Mar'un.
Good night.
Oh. Just one moment. I'm trying. There was too many people.
Good night.
Careful you don't stab yourself on my spikes.
Oh.
Yep. Okay.
We don't want you stabbed in the tit too.
Night.
Oh.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Sleep well.
Crystal, before
Yes.
you go, did you get everything from the room?
Yes, I did. I have only
Okay.
a few classes, so it's okay.
Good night.
Okay.
Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
Night, night.
Good
Night,
night,
night.
Miss Crystal.
Night.
Does anyone here know beast magic?
No, I don't, I'm afraid.
Obese magic?
No.
Wrong way.
Why would you want to cast obesity on
Yes,
somebody?
want to go to the
Or
beach.
with obesity?
What's
No, beast
obesity?
magic is the earth magic of these lands.
Oh.
Oh, beast. I understood.
Yes.
Obese.
Oh,
So-
no.
That's just
Right,
the place.
I'm bloody running. I've had enough. Don't tell the dog.
Oh, he's busy, so you want to see.
Supposed to be
Oh,
taking
maybe
it
they might
easy.
go
I've been
to-
sneaking out all day to get things done. Okay, sure, we can use one of the tents. Don't let Sir Giles know you got me alone in a tent. He might kick your ass.
Oh, well, you should see what I did with him yesterday, or the day before.
Oh no! Did you hurt him? Am I going to have to kick your ass?
I got naked in front of him.
Oh my!
And
Why?
I have to do somewhat the same to you. Give me a moment.
Oh god.
Right, this is even more awkward when it was with Sir Giles.
Well, I see a loincloth, so we're alright.
Well, yes, this was the same as I was with Sir Giles.
Why?
Why? Well,
Why did you get like that with Sir Giles? Oh, is this why we call you Scar, is it? Oh, alright.
well, you can see that it's different from the other, yes.
I can.
Well, and I have a few scars on myself, but that was just a nickname given to me. Mostly people call me Claw. I haven't given anyone my full name yet, but it is Gideon Blackclaw.
Okay. Thank you for trusting me with it.
Sir Jazz as well. The reason, because of this eye, and I'll just.
Oh my! Oh, he's a cute little kitty! Ooh, so you were the one that they saw wandering around earlier. Interesting. Alright. The secret's safe with me.
Yes, I just needed to stretch my legs as I keep telling Sir Giles. Being in a town or village and all that is quite restricting. Feels, you know, especially in the armor all day. So I didn't think anyone would be in this area when I took my walk this morning, but Egan was there and saw me.
I see.
Yes.
Alright, well I won't tell Sir Giles you got me in a tent and got naked in front of me.
I had a uncle. I'm gonna get my armor back on.
You do that! That's better.
Yes.
Quite interesting. I've never seen that much of a man's body in one place before.
General, please don't.
What? Not doing anything.
Isn't it common for our kind to, get along in a way?
What, shifters? Yes, I am getting along with you. That's why I'm
Well,
winding you up a little bit.
I meant, dragon and...
Oh. Hello, little raven.
Yes, hello.
Hello, how are y'all?
Tired, but still have plenty of things I need to get done before I can go to bed.
Yes, I was just on my way to the fishmonger and into town.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, you're going to get shot and eaten if you stay around here. Go on. Go.
All I was meaning, in symbolism on many flags, like the flags there, your flags,
Yes.
there are always lions and dragons,
Yep, I know. The Giles does insist on hanging his flags everywhere, does he not?
He does. How have you?
Well, he asked me, do you have a standard? And I was like, no. Do I need to get one? And he's like, yes. And I was like, oh, well, I had no clue where to start. And he said, what are your house colours? I said, I'm not part of my house anymore. So he was like, here, use mine. Then put a big blue dragon on it. I was like, okay, fine. Didn't require any extra work for me. I won't complain too much. Oh my, is the chapel still sealed? Let's open it, shall we? Did he leave you? I know. I'll tell him off for you when he gets back. You're welcome. Oh, all's quiet in here at least. You know, it's very nice. Oh, very nice to arrive back at the fortress and not have somebody blowing a bloody horn as soon as I walk up the street.
Oh, you missed it last night. I think you fell asleep, General.
Well, I kind of lost a lot of blood. I'm hardly surprised I fell asleep.
I think everyone left the fortress or the keep, and I was the only one here. And there was explosions down in the town, and suddenly we were almost ready with 15,
Sir Shalon
20...
told me, yes.
Yes. Sir Alistair tried to pick a fight with them, and didn't come out on top.
Hello.
Hello.
Everybody all right?
Yes, kinda.
You all right, Miss Terra? Okay. Are you upset about something? You want to talk about it? Of course, let's go. It won't be long. Maybe.
Yes, yes.
Talk to me. Oh, you're going to leave, yes? Well, I can hardly blame you for going to be with Luna. But still, I'm going to miss you. I'm really going to miss you. So much that I want to tell you. I never get the chance. Yes, maybe we can. What is it that you want to know? I've been a little stressed, if I'm honest, and having to deal with two different night personalities and temperaments has not been easy, I would say. We seem to have smoothed the water, so to speak, just recently. Still had to put my foot down hard occasionally, but don't get as much resistance as I once did. I think the last time we had a serious conversation was when we were investigating that little area in Mar'un, right? Oh, yes, they are realizing it because I keep reminding them of the fact. Part of the reason I spend so much time here is because I can do just that. Interject myself in any conversations that are taking place that I should be part of that they didn't invite me to and remind them that they should have done. So I was very cross yesterday when they gave the game away. Well, they didn't. One did. Apparently it was only meant to be 2 or 3 people and everyone else just decided to tag along. But even so, there should not have been that many people on the scouting expedition. But what's done is done. All I can do now is try and fix it. Yes, it is. And we have to take control of it back. But right now I need more information. Can't get information by scouting because we can't get inside without getting trapped. Or having to fight a huge amount of demons. They know we're on the way, which means they're going to reinforce. So I need somebody that can give me information. It's having to go after this marauder. Something I'm not looking forward to, I have to admit. Coming face to face with him again is not something I really want to do, but right now I've gone from being frightened to being angry and extremely pissed off, which is a good thing. Oh yes, he will. If I have anything to do with it, he absolutely will. Then I get to play. Get the information I need. I don't think I'd be as cruel as he was as to shave his head, though. No, I don't think so. I think I'll be able to frustrate him enough to give the information we need. No, I agree. I do agree. Well, that's how I got information out of them. In the fortress. I talked to them and frustrated them so much that they ended up revealing more information. And I went from winding them up and being so annoying to being so calm and rational and having a very civilized conversation, like I actually cared what they had to say, and it kind of made them lose their footing a little bit, and that's how I got the information out of them. Yes, I was told he was going. I didn't have a chance to ask what was said. I've barely seen him today. When I woke up, he'd gone to the western front to set up a camp. And then we had a conversation about something entirely different, and then this meeting happened, so... But I did know he was going. He told me as I was drifting off to sleep last night that he and Rodelina were going to head on over and talk to her about something. Good. Seems I'm getting through a little. I reminded him that no matter what he thought she was or wasn't, she was above all else a lady, and she should be treated as such. Appealed to his knightly honour. I know she asked to see me before she left because she was worried about my injury, and he said yes she could. And then he was saying what's taking so long, and I told him I was saying goodbye to her and he could wait, and then he just waited outside the room and waited until I'd done. Not if I've got anything to do with it, she won't. I've already negotiated a reduction in her sentence. Didn't even speak to the knights. I told them I was going to talk to the judges about it and let them make their own decision, and we would abide by that. When they started to argue, I said I don't recall asking a question. I told you what I was going to do. Well, I'm not allowed to overrule any decisions that have already been made by the court. That's what the court are called for, but I can appeal to the judges to consider a reduction in sentence because of the help that she's been. I did. You know Crystal and the doctor were on board with it, but Dr. Lady Odell. Neither am I, Miss Terra. Good, that's what I like to hear. But more importantly than any of that, I miss you as my friend. Who knows? Perhaps in a few hundred years, Miss Terra, you'll come back and you and I will reacquaint ourselves. Dragons outlive most of the beings, sad as that is. The fact that weighs heavy on my heart every day. It's hard for those of us that are going to be left behind, is it not? Oh dear. I mean, I do, in a different plane, and then of course my sister arrived yesterday, which was a bloody shock, I can tell you. Yes, and that's going to come to me fairly soon, I would think. 20, 30 years from now, all the people here that I count as friends are going to start dying one by one. And I'll have to carry on. Well, I'm still young for a dragon, but still. There are days when I wake up and I wonder if I can even put one foot out of bed. I'm so tired. I know. I know. It is hard. I'm sure they do. Sure they do. But you're not going to be going anywhere in the next couple of days, are you, Miss Terra? Good. I think I might need you around a little more in the next few days. I was meaning to visit her today, but when I went over she was asleep, so I left her quietly. I don't want her to be left without visitors. There are things I'd like to talk to her about and things she wants to talk to me about, but I can't talk to her if she's asleep, you know? I don't like to mention it. I don't know whether it's something that traumatizes you or not. Oh dear. So what happens if you go back, Miss Terra? I see. What if you do decide to come back? What are they going to do? Yes, if you decide to come back, are you allowed to come back to visit or what? So you'd have no memories of being here prior, is that what you mean? Oh, well that's good news at least. I'll just have to start dancing around you with my hair flying everywhere and you'll soon remember who I am. Good, I will do so, and if that doesn't work, I will start screeching about a Yan being a moron. Miss Terra, sometimes he is a moron. Most of the time he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but sometimes he is a moron. When he's having a hissy fit and sulking because I decided to visit home, he's being a moron. Trying to get any information out of him. I don't even ask anymore. If the only person to ask what happened is Egan, I don't ask. I just try and figure it out by myself. Yep, that sounds about right to me. What? Because he'd not get a proper sentence out either. Yup, that sounds about right, Miss Terra. Sounds about right to me. I mean, Sir Shalom can get a little stroppy at times, don't get me wrong, but it is nice to not have to watch what I say first thing in the morning. Because somebody's going to get pissed off because they've gotten out of bed on the wrong side or something. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that's even worse than Egan. That's properly childish. Yes, but that's... wow. That's a little... I wouldn't have coped. I would have been like, okay, stay in the fucking tent and stay away from me. Yes, well... you got more patience than I, because by the time he'd done it twice, I would have been like, you can fucking stay there, I don't want to talk to you again. I'd have still ignored him. Still more patience than me. I'd have rather gathered it myself than put up with temper tantrums. Sounds like it. And I'll just bet it did. Yes, well, Zayt has a lot of bragging, and he's not as strong as he thinks he is. Wow. Serves him right. It serves him right. Well, Miss Terra, it seems I'm sleeping alone tonight, so I'd better head back. But I will be around tomorrow, so we can have a further conversation. Let's hope we get a couple of quiet days, but I doubt it. Oh, let us hope so, shall we? That would be quite marvellous, I think. I have my things here, so we can go whenever. You sleep well too, darling, and I'll see you soon. Hello, Scar.
Hello, Jen. Everything okay?
Yes, I was just having a catch up with Miss Terra. We've not had a chance to have a chat one-on-one for weeks.
You kind of bored me at first. All I saw was you, and you were just a dark figure from afar. And I was like, shit, they're coming.
No, just me. You're welcome to try and attack me, though, if you wish.
No, I don't think anyone would be happy with that.
I don't think
I
she
might.
can miss us.
Maybe when you're feeling better in the arena.
Maybe.
Reporting for duty, General.
Are you now? Hello,
General?
Doctor.
Actually-
Have you been drinking, sir?
General.
No, I'm just training these two on how to stand.
Ah,
attention.
right, okay.
Yes,
Back
and
needs to
I
be a
have new
little
title,
straighter,
General.
Doctor, I think. But Brom has it down. That's better.
You serve me now, General.
Do I?
Oh,
Alright.
Oh yes, apparently
Yeah,
Master
you
Clark's
just-
king.
You
Yeah,
wish,
it's
is all I'm going to say.